Morning, guys. It's about 7:30. Hostel's right here, but I'm not going to do the hostel breakfast today. There's a coffee shop down here. I think I would sit down and have a coffee. VangVieng is an interesting place, and that hostel is maybe the most hostile hostel. I'm going to do a hostel territory about that one because I've realized that I like a certain type of hostel. I like drapes on my bed, little cubbies to put my stuff. I like a couple more outlets than just one. That's probably the hostel that you would think of when you think of like a backpacker hostel. Party downstairs, a little bed upstairs to chill out on. But the bed is not the primary purpose of the hostel, you know. It's like a social event. I always assume that coffee's gonna come hot, and it came cold, but I'm the kind of guy, I like my Slurpees cold, I like my coffees hot. I don't like to mix the two. But they got good Wi-Fi, so I'm working on my computer here. It seems like what the tubing thing is that you get in a tube and you bounce from bar to bar, like Riverside bar, Riverside bar. I think I'll probably head over there in a couple of hours. I'm debating on what I should take. It'd be cool to get an overhead view with the drone of the river and all the tubes and everything, but what gamble do you make that you don't get that stuff wet and broken? I have a GoPro that's waterproof. I have an iPhone 10 that's pretty damn waterproof. But maybe a waterproof bag would be a good idea. Maybe I don't do any of the crazy things where I need to put my stuff aside. I just float down the river with my dry bag and my GoPro and show you guys what's going on. Yeah, I'm glad we had this conversation and discussed this issue. It's important sometimes to hash these things out in conversation. For those of you that really like my hat, I love it too, but this hat is, this is where a snap was, so that you can snap these. It's just totally corroded out. This hat is slowly falling to pieces. All right, guys, the tubing adventure begins. Take you on a tour. It's only a 4-kilometer length, and it ends right in VangVieng. But there's a bunch of bars and things to do along the river side. All right, we got our first rafter heading on down. Looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Less people than I thought was gonna be here, but I've heard that Laos right now is on the decline as far as tourism goes. Not sure why. Just not enough people, I guess, traveling here. So we'll have fun. This whole rafting thing as a whole, as an event, has kind of had a tumultuous past. Way back in the day, people used to do a lot of drugs, and I guess there was a lot of deaths on the river here. People were just partying way too hard, so the Lao government really tightened up restrictions and made it difficult to do this, I guess. And then over the years, it kind of become a little bit more like trying to make it more of a touristy activity rather than like a blast out, drug induced adventure sort of thing. So it's probably, what you're seeing here is probably a commercialized rendition of what it used to be. All right, everybody's kind of floating around, and we got our first stop of the day, the Bucket Bar. this video is gonna get copyright blocked because every one of these bars is playing like mainstream music. Honestly, if you take the hip-hop music and the bar atmosphere out, which is cool if you want to do it, but if you don't, it's actually quite a peaceful pace. The water's like really nice temperature. You don't necessarily have to hit the bars every time in order to have a good time. Super casual tube ride down this river so far. We'll see. Oh. I just got felt up by a rock. I'm constantly running aground. I think my ass is a bit too large for this area. Alright, well, that was fun. Maybe not as fun as I would have anticipated, but I think more people would have made it better. And it would have been nice if they had more places to buy alcohol along the way. That would have been nice. It was funny, I was watching another YouTuber, and they walked over the same bridge. Iconic bridge after you do the tubing. Well, that was an interesting day. Now I gotta find something to eat. I want to leave tomorrow. I was planning to stay here one extra day, but I don't really see the need for it. I'm not really pressed for time. I have a lot of time to get to VangVieng. I sent some laundry in to get done. It'll be finished tomorrow around 10 o'clock, so I'll probably leave tomorrow pretty late. But like I said, I'm in no hurry. Jayoe. Duck. Good food makes the day go round. All right, guys. Have a good night. I will see you later. And tomorrow, I don't know how far we're gonna get. We're gonna try to do the best we can. So hopefully by 10:30 we can be on the road, put some distance down, and find a place to rest for the night. Have a good one.